So good to be together. Thank you for joining us. So good to meet you, some of you for the first time, but all of us really for the first time if we allow ourselves to be newborn in each new moment. So I'm sitting under the elderberry tree here on a lonely tribal land in Gilroy, California. A beautiful herd of horses that we call the herd of light. This is our elder wisdom keeper, Travis. We have a little sentinel of light here, Charlie, and Khalil, Taz, and Yoshu are also holding space, flowing with their afternoon lunch ritual. And since I try to time it so that they're just finishing up, I suspect you will be able to see them closer on camera soon. But in the meantime, it really doesn't matter, because where we dive so deeply into the heart of nature together, there really isn't distance. So let's really familiarize ourselves, just as people begin to join, familiarize ourselves with this intimacy with ourselves, where we meet all of nature beyond distance or separation, as nature beings simply do. As we breathe, that's all we need to do. Let the breath take us to a place deeper and land fully grounded, yes, deeply into the heart of the earth as you breathe. And also breathing with the stars simultaneously. Welcome into the sacred space that we are co-creating together as nature beings. We are in human animal forms. We are also surrounded and part of the one body of nature here on Mother Gaia's welcoming planetary embrace. As we breathe with her element and we interbreathe with all of nature, including one another. So good to see you. So good to breathe with you. Mm. So our animal and nature assisted awakening begins its August cycle of a new topic, if you will, but it's beyond a topic of content. It's actually less content and more space to directly experience. To experience what starts to awaken and rumble and speak and whisper closer, more clearly inside of yourself, as we are always on the spiral of ever expanding light, ever expanding love, ever expanding beingness. And we begin on the frequency exploration of an innate superpower that nature, including ourselves, has. And this is something that is very important for these times, is to remember this natural superpower of breathe ability. Breathe ability. It's simple and potent and allows us to tap into our natural, authentic power. So this is what we will explore today by diving in to ourselves here. And let's begin now with a sacred invocation ceremony where with each heartbeat you feel the invitation of all of nature to draw closer into your authentic self. You hear and feel the interbreathability of you and Mother Earth in this breath. And her element of air, water, fire, earth, and ether, the spirit of all beings meeting and dancing in the ether element, in harmony with one another. Let's call in the herd of light. Travis, Yoshi, Khalil, Taz, there's an unseen host star of the herd, Omar, and feel the presence of all of those beings, those nature beings who have nourished and allowed your heart to become fluorescent, lit up by the power of love, lit up by the power of beauty. Just feel them all here with us in this breathability, this field of interbreathing. We feel the presence of the oceans and the rivers and the lakes, the mountains, the rocks, the trees, the plants, the flowers, all of the animal beings, from the Arctic to the rainforest, everywhere in between. each individual being honored, and the collective species, the light beings that come through the collective of each animal, body of elephants and lions, of moose and cow, chicken, dragonfly, toad, of penguin, kangaroo, all of the oceanic beings, all of the forest dwellers, the desert dwellers, the mountain beings. Just take a moment to connect with your intimate sphere of nature in the area where you live. Feel yourself interbreathing with the beauty that you are a part of, not just surrounded by, but an interbreathing part of, because of the superpower of breathability. So we feel ourselves expanding with each breath as we breathe with the sky and the cloud beings, the sun, the moon, the galaxies, the stars. As we breathe with the soil and the mycelium and the microbiome, the unseen world of bacteria, viruses, the unseen realms of nature spirits and fae, sprite, and gnomes, and elves. We interbreathe with all the winged ones, the furry ones, the scaled, slithering ones. And just feel yourself here with all of our kindred, human, family, inviting in all hearts that are ever evolving, inviting them in to interbreathe to this full potentiality that nature holds and amplifies and is. And just feel this spiral, this sacred spiral. It's like a mandala, actually, where we're all points of light across the world. Beautiful mandala. And in the center, let's place a deep intention, a personal intention, just silently placing it. Perhaps with the symbol, you can breathe it into a flower And imagine that flower being placed in the center of this mandala. And that's your intention for being here. The intention is really the juice. It's really the color of the frequency of your attention. And it creates a bouquet with all of the intentions here. Perhaps it's an intention for healing, or alignment, or realization, or full embodied remembrance of oneness. Perhaps it's to be uplifted or nourished, or to feel the reciprocity that you are a part of. Whatever the intention may be, just allow it to be here in the bouquet. And let's all just take a breath of honoring of the fragrance of this unique coming together in this way. And allow it to ripple out, this fragrance. So we'll continue now. We'll continue by turning our attention towards these transmissions which have flowed through from communing with the herd, from a state of simplicity and of opening to what wants to arise, to surface, to be brought into full, natural coherence. And anything that may support us as human beings on this journey of awakening. And I'm just going to go to my settings because our beloved friend Risha is going to support. I know, thank you. Being the co-host so that I don't need to turn my attention back and forth if anyone comes a little bit late. Thank you, Risha. So breathe ability. And before I begin, for a moment, let the soles of your feet be receptors of listening, so that your mind doesn't need to be the dominant source of tracking what is being shared. Allow your mind to just be like a bee that lands in the center of a flower and is being nourished. And we'll bring our attention also to our bellies. Imagine and feel them as large crystal bowls with resonance that feel things deeply and simply know directly. And of course, our hearts, the vastness and the wisdom that lies deeply in the secret of its center. Just allow it to be fully awake here. Beloved, become breathable again. Restore the true nature of your being and become undiscriminatingly breathable again. We are not simply speaking of the physical breath. We are speaking of the breathability of your beingness. Sensing your natural breathability immediately frees you from your separation-based, mind-made relationship with this moment. Sensing your natural ability immediately frees you from your separation-based, mind-made relationship with this moment. This moment is life itself. For where else is life but in this moment? And when did you stop fully breathing, free from separating yourself out from this very moment with life itself? This moment is life itself. For where else is life but in this moment? And when did you stop fully breathing, free from separating yourself out from this very moment with life itself? We are remembering your breath as one breath of life breathing you. Beloveds, become breathable again. Restore the true nature of your being and become undiscriminatingly breathable again. We are not simply speaking of the physical breath. We are speaking of the breathability of your beingness. Breathe ability of your beingness. Sensing your natural breathability immediately frees you from your separation-based, mind-made relationship with this moment. This moment is life itself. Where else is life but in this moment? And when did you stop fully breathing? Free from separating yourself out from this very moment with life itself. Remembering here together. We are remembering your breath as one breath of life breathing you. Remembering your breath as one breath of life breathing you. So let's dive deeper in and sense this natural superpower of the breathability of our beingness, which undiscriminatingly breathes with life. Life as here and now. Notice how there is a sense of freedom in this remembering. Freedom from the feeling of separation with life itself. Separation from this moment as life. And thank this beautiful being, Travis, for breathing with us so magnetically, this remembrance. As we breathe with all of nature. Remember your natural porousness, how fully breathe able you naturally are. Become aware of your natural porousness and aware of your pretending to be solid. And begin breathing with the pretending. And feel how breathable even the pretending is. The restoration of your natural porosity, your full breathability, is the end of believing in the pretending of the solidity of separation. Remember your natural porousness, how fully breathable you naturally are. Become aware of your natural porousness and of your pretending to be solid. Begin breathing with the pretending. Feel how breathable even the pretending is. The restoration of your natural porosity, your full breathability, is the end of believing in the pretending of the solidity of separation. Normalizing the pretending of separation is living while only half breathing. Full breathability with the isness of this moment restores unity. Normalizing the pretending of separation is living while only half breathing. The restoration of your natural porosity, your full breathability, is the end of believing in the pretending of the solidity of separation. Full breathability with the isness of this moment restores unity. The breathability of all parts, even the ones that believe they are solid, and separate. Interbreathing here of isness is the restoration of unity. So bowing to you, Travis, in gratitude, and inviting you to come over into the sacred shade shelter temple if you feel to, where all of the herd are gathered. And I feel the pull to join them. So let's all come into the sacred shade shelter temple. Where the three beings of light are inviting us to sit and breathe and fully, directly experience the breathability of our beingness. As we breathe with Khalil, invite all parts of your inner ecosystem to breathe together. Feel the fullest natural breathability of your whole being as one body of now. Invite your innermost hungry ghost to breathe with your quenched spirit in fullest natural breathability. Your trauma body to breathe with your physical body. And physical body to breathe with the one body of now in fullest natural breathability. Invite subtle rivers of masculine energy to breathe with the subtle rivers, feminine prana, in fullest natural breathability. Feel sun breathing with ice. Ice breathing with sun. And the melting breathing with the whole sea. Feel your foot sole breathing with the soil. Soil breathing with the heart of Mother Gaia. And heart of Mother Gaia breathing with foot sole. Feel your physical form breathing with formlessness. That which transpires behind that which appears, breathing with appearances. And the man-made mind world breathing with eternal isness. Undiscriminatingly breathable. A superpower of breathe ability. Invite all parts of your inner ecosystem to breathe together. Feel the fullest natural breathability of your whole being as one body of now. Invite innermost hungry ghosts to breathe with quenched spirit in full natural breathability. Invite trauma body to breathe with physical body, and physical body to breathe with the one body of now in fullest natural breathability. Invite subtle rivers of masculine energy to flow and breathe with the subtle rhythms of feminine in fullest natural breathability. Feel the sun breathing with ice and ice breathing with sun, and the melting breathing with the whole sea. Feel your soul breathing with the soil, soil breathing with the heart of Mother Gaia, and heart of Mother Gaia breathing with foot soul. Natural breathability. Your physical form breathing with formlessness. And that which transpires behind that which appears, breathing with appearance. And the mind world, breathing with eternal isness. And we become breathable again, here and now with all of nature. And just to absorb these transmissions now in silence, we breathe with the herd, just feeling your direct experience, yourself here in this pulsing, breathing, one body of now. Thank you, Soleil, for your powerful presence. We breathe with Yoshi. As our foot soles breathe with the heart of Mother Gaia through her skin soil, and the heart of Mother Gaia breathes our foot sole. Just as the horses and all of nature simply are, breathing, allowing all parts of ourselves to interbreathe in the fullest flow of our natural ability, the ability of being breathable. Allowing all of the parts, the hungry ghost breathing with the quenched soul, spirit of your being. The pain breathing with the vastness of the lightness of your being. And formlessness breathing with form. Thank you, Yoshi. And allowing the porousness of our being to be met with the breath as we breathe with Taz. Um, so we feel ourselves now breathing together in a sacred space. And just allow the awakenings, the unfurlings, the remembrances to dance through you. Allowing yourself to be a newborn in this new now, which is life itself. Such gratitude is flowing from my heart to you all for your presence. It's no small miracle when we gather like this. The resonance, so precious. And before we close, I would like to open up the space, as it is always really a joy if anyone feels to share their experience from today. I know it is difficult, if not sometimes totally impossible, to lend words, so there's no pressure. Your silence is speaking and singing too. We will continue diving into these transmissions on breathability every Sunday this month. So feel free to be in touch with me if you'd like to take part in that caravan.